Hi everybody, Dawn here, aka Miss Alabella. So I am back with another video because I want to talk about my baby girl here. I'll introduce you. I'm only introducing her to those that are new to my channel. This is Melanie Sunshine, which is the grant kit, which is a bountiful baby kit. I'm not sure who the grant kit is by. I want to say Michelle Fagan. I could be lying. But the reason why we're here and saying, oh, why we're back with Melanie Sunshine. Well, we're back with Melanie Sunshine because I just could not figure out what was wrong with Melanie Sunshine and why I was having some type of blockage in my mind as far as her being in my nursery. When I first made her, she was very sweet, and then after a few weeks, it was like, something is just missing. I just could not figure it out. First, it was her body wasn't right. The limbs weren't laying right when I lay her down. It was just a whole bunch of stuff in my mind that I figured, oh my goodness, what's wrong? So I said, okay, let me change her. I changed her clothes, and it was all right, but I figured it out. Now, when I first did Melanie Sunshine, I didn't have money to get more hair, but I had some hair which was synthetic honey blonde hair that I had, and I rooted her hair with that. It worked out, but then I realized it really didn't get it. The hair would not frame her face the way I wanted to, because I wanted her to be sort of like a bigger, chubby baby and not have that I'm a toddler look where some of the kids do look like already toddlers. I wanted her to be a chunky, big baby, like, just look baby-like, more baby-like. So, shout out to Priceless Reborns, who are two wonderful, wonderful reborn artists, two ladies. Hi, guys. She was showing I think a custom grant that she did, and she had used, the hair that she used was really pretty, really nice, and she gave that kid some baby hair, and I was like, ta-da, and I told her I was really thinking about redoing the grant kit, but since my pockets won't let me redo the grant kit, I said I got some more hair, and I'm going to just put around the edges, like some baby hair around the edges. Now, I didn't brush it down properly to give it the look I want, but immediately, the way it fell around her face and framed her face around the edging worked out so much better and actually was giving me what I was going for. So I'm going to fix it with a toothbrush because I needed a more narrow bristle brush. So I'm going to get a toothbrush, shape it up, and this is so much better. I'm like loving this baby all over again. In the face, it just changed the face so much to me, and I really love her, and I thought I would share with you guys. But on another note, I wanted to show something to you. So as you guys know, I'm constantly on a reborn journey, and I use air dry acrylic paints. Now, Melanie Sunshine is one of the darker complexion babies that I use the air dry paints with, and this is why I am constantly on a learning journey. This is what happens when you put paint on too heavy. Now her face, it looks good, the shading's good, but then we come down to her toes, and we have it peeling here, something scraped to here, in here, and that really mainly, now she's basically a new doll. I mean, I made her at the beginning of the year, and it's not like my reborns are laying all over the floor and getting stepped on. They pretty much just sit on display, and every now and then I move them and pick them up, but that should not be happening. And the reason why that's happening is because when I painted her, when you don't have patience, I think I put the paint on just a little bit too heavy, and when you put it on heavy like that, it gets its own layer. So instead of it being more translucent, her complexion being more translucent, it ends up being really thick and just laying more on top of the vinyl too heavy instead of having time in between the very thinnest thin of layers. Like, to get this complexion on a kid is mounds and mounds and mounds of layers, very thin layers to achieve it. But if you rush and don't have patience, and then you start laying on too heavy, this is what can happen, the chipping and everything like that. Anyway, I'm only showing this because I know people think that sometimes artists, they start out and all of a sudden they have like these gorgeous dolls, but there are a lot of boo-boos. There are a lot of things that you need to learn. There are a lot of things that you figure out that only come through trial and error. So I said, let me just put it out there. I'm not ashamed that this is happening to her because she's my baby and she'll be here, but it's just letting me know this is what happens when you cut corners, or you're still trying to figure out how this process works when reborning dolls. Anyway, I'm taking up way too much time talking. But so I'm gonna go now. But I just wanted to show you guys Melanie Sunshine. Oh my gosh, she is so sweet. Oh my goodness. And it's funny. I kept seeing this kid and they kept saying it was coming out. And I refused. I was like, that kid is too big. I don't like the face. I don't love it. And then all of a sudden, something happened where I said, I'm going to try it. And now I'm so glad I did. I mean, the creative juices just forced my hand with this baby. And now I really do love her. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.